Hello, Taurus. This will be just sort of a check-in. We're going to do the basically weekly. I've already done the monthlies. I'm sorry, I got distracted there for a second. So this is a weekly. Today is the 12th. I'll be uploading this video tomorrow, which will be the 13th. So it'll be kind of those energies for like the week into the 18th of March. Okay, and just bear with me here, and we'll get started. Okay, Taurus, please. Taurus, please. So it's possible, since those cards came out right away, that some of you Tauruses are very stressed out and upset about a possible third-party situation. It could be, or it could be about a business partnership, something like that. But we'll get a better read on it here. Okay, Taurus, please. Give me clear information, please, for Taurus's highest good. Taurus. Where's Taurus right now? Okay, third party. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop. I'm trying to train myself not to do the laughing thing because a couple people mentioned it. And I just want to explain that it's not because I think it's funny, you know, because of course, you know, I don't think that's funny at all. And, you know, nobody wants to be there. It's more of a nervous thing because I don't like being the bearer of bad news. So I think it's kind of my coping, you know, mechanism to kind of make it sound lighter than it is, you know, and I shouldn't. I get it. So I'm going to try and work on that. So definitely, you know, so far, you know, we have 2 third-party cards. Okay, so this looks like it's some sort of third-party situation that Taurus is involved in. And, you know, it could just be, you know, if it's not third-party, it's a broken heart situation for sure. Okay, that definitely, I see that. Let's see if this gets better here. Okay. Okay. All right, and outer environment, please. Outer environment for Taurus. Let's see, kind of. Okay. Oh, okay. And what might be? I'm putting Taurus, please. Taurus. Okay. And 2 more, please, for outside influences, please, for Taurus. Oh, wow, okay. And 1 more, please. 1 more, please. Okay. Okay, let's see if it's possible. Okay, so it is definitely causing some stress. This is probably a pretty deep, close relationship as well. The other person, it could be you, Taurus, that has the third-party situation, although I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's the other person. Yeah, I think it's the other person who has somebody else kind of deal. And again, it not necessarily third-party. It could just be a broken heart, you know, kind of situation. Whoever the other person is, there's let me see if this is a legal matter or if this is karmic. Hold on, please. Why is the Justice card here, please, for the outside environment at Taurus? Okay. Yeah, so whoever this is the outside. So this is you up here. This is somebody else, okay? So this is whoever you're involved with in your outward environment, okay? So it's possible that this is your outward environment and you have some sort of legal type issues and you have some probably good news in regards to that. If that's not the case, if you don't have anything pending legally right now, like some sort of settlement you're expecting or something like that, then the way I see this is then I'm going to read it from an outside perspective, that the person that you're dealing with and probably whoever represents, you know, this kind of stressful relationship issue, it's they have something that's coming in, okay, and they have to make a decision. It could be that there is no third party at all, and it's possible that this other person is coming into some sort of money or a little bit of a windfall, something like that. Let me get a read on this Tower card. There's the Tower card in their position too, not yours. Hold on. Why is the Tower card here, please? Yeah. Okay. So they're moving. They are moving away of from something and fairly quickly. Okay. So I think they are literally moving, like to another place, like another. I don't think it's just a city, like maybe another state. Something could even be another country, possibly one of the coastal areas, East Coast, West Coast, possibly. And this is a decision that they definitely had to make. So it might be that this situation is because this person is going to be moving, and that could cause some heartbreak for everything. And it's possible that they kind of have to, okay, because they have this Justice card here, so it kind of seems like this is kind of meant to be for them. Like they kind of feel like they have to do this, and I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's an easy decision for them. So in other words, it's not like they're just leaving you in the wind, type of thing. I think it's just something that just has to happen. And, probably they've got another job, or, they could even be in the legal type, career type thing, or it just could be that they've gotten some sort of other job and they have to move, and it's for their own stability, and they can really create something very good there. Okay. So let's see if maybe this comes around and maybe you guys will join, or, possibly move together or something like that. Let me see how this plays out here. Hold on. Then I'll get the full picture. Okay. For Taurus, please. What is going on here? Okay. Taurus, please. What is the outcome between these two together, please? These two. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got Page of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Judgment. Okay, this is like a big deal. Okay. Let me grab a couple others though, because those kind of fell out. I just want to make sure that that's clear. Although it probably is. When it's major arcana like that, that's probably the case. So, and they do seem to fit with everything. So, but hold on, I'm going to try and grab one more, please. Give me one more card, please, for both of these conditions. Please. Taurus. One more card, please. For the overall. Okay. Okay. Okay, so they could be returning. You both could be, possibly. Let me see. Actually, I don't see two. Let me make sure before I say that, because I don't want to give you hope if I want to tell the true story here. Let's see. Is it possible that these two will be moving? Okay, yeah. Okay, so it is possible. All right, so again, there's this major energy that you're probably going through right now, I would imagine. If not, it's going, probably coming up very, very soon. Very possible third-party situation with these threes. And the third party could be, it could be that you're involved in a relationship with someone, and the third party is this, the destructive third party, and in that sense is like this job that's calling your partner away. That could possibly be. So don't automatically assume that they're cheating or anything like that. But it doesn't, it doesn't matter. There's definitely heartbreak going on with that. I can see that this is somebody, special to you. We have the Two of Cups, so it's not a light, situation. I get that. What's going on with them, that I can tell, the Tower card's always difficult, because it's, I always feel like it's really not supposed to be interpreted, because it's something that just comes in and shakes up things, and it's like fate and it has to happen. There's just no way around it kind of deal. So, but it does have something to do with moving and moving quickly. Okay. So I would guess, in that scenario, then, and it's not necessarily that the cards are telling me that. It's more that I would guess in this scenario that, it's probably that's why the heartbreak, because this person has to move and go, and on this new adventure. Now, it's possible, the bad side of that, if it's not moving, it's possible then that this other person, there is a third party, and it's possible then that they are leaving to go to someone else. Okay. But I don't think so, because, we do have the Four of Wands here at the end. So I think that would be more towards you. Okay. We do have the Queen of Pentacles here, and we have the Magician. Okay. So both very earthy, so it's possible that, they're moving towards you. They're making a decision and moving towards you. That could be too. So there's three different play outs there. My guess would be the two. I would say either someone is moving to get a job, or somebody is probably moving towards you, but they've got to make that decision and cut those ties first if they have somebody else. Okay. So basically all of this is going to, I've got the King of Swords here also, which is an air sign typically. Sometimes it's it doesn't have to be an air sign. It's just somebody who's mature, probably male, and maybe a little bit older, very interesting, intelligent, that type of personality. Looks like there's going to be some sort of truth and not such great news about this person. Okay. And not horrible, but there's something about this person, whoever this is, that is, let's see, I'm feeling work for some reason. I'm thinking this is a boss of some sort. Hold on. I think this might be a little unrelated. Why is the King of Swords here, please, for Taurus? Okay, yeah, see, I'm getting like job stuff here. I really am. I mean, it's definitely relationship, but there's something about a job in here too. And we have somebody walking away for a new beginning. Let's see here. Why is this King of Swords and Page of Swords here? Give me one more card, please, for both of these. Why do these tie in together, please? Taurus. Okay. Yeah, could be some offers, things like that. I think these are unrelated, these two cards. I mean, they're unrelated to the love issue. So it just kind of looks like maybe some offers coming in for work. I don't see anything too strong. And this would be for you, not for the other person. This is for you. You do have a star card at the bottom of the deck, so not quite out yet. My guess would be that, if you are looking for work, or if you have a bunch of, resumes out there, that sort of thing, that this could be something that, it's almost there, but not quite, but like the perfect thing is on its way. It's just that maybe not this week. Okay. So that's the way I would read that. I don't think it ties into the rest. I just don't feel that energy coming through. I'm going to concentrate on these. I believe these do. Okay. So for the outcome, basically, and, this is a week-long reading, but, this is probably going to be a span of time. So we have the Page of Pentacles, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Judgment. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so I'm thinking... Oh, honestly, up here, too, I didn't really show you guys. So you had Justice, and that was clarified with the Ace of Wands. This is in the other person's row. You had the Two of Swords, the Tower card with the Six of Swords, and we have the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So for the outcome, basically, I see movement, very possible. I think that what may happen is this person may need to move, and you're going to be heavily considering if you're going to or not. Okay. And I think you may lean towards doing this, and I'll tell you why. We've got the Page of Pentacles, which is kind of, a lot of times, he's just kind of about like, the typical definition is something along the lines of higher education and, things like that. But in this particular way, I see it as more as a fresh start with like a new kind of stability, like a new way of thinking, like kind of not your normal way, you know, like kind of getting out of the normal way you think and maybe taking a leap of faith and moving on to something new. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So this is probably going to happen no matter what. You know, that the Wheel of Fortune is it keeps things moving and generally for your benefit. And I do believe it is for your benefit because I don't see any negative cards past the Wheel of Fortune. So something's going to happen there. Now it's possible too, this reading could be for a younger person and this is about going off to, you know, off to another school. Maybe you're going to go and travel abroad, or you're just going to travel to an unfamiliar state and, you know, take up a new type of education. You know, that's very, very possible because it is a young card. But I kind of see this as more, I'm seeing middle-aged here, you know, as somebody in their 30s is what I'm getting more or less. We have the Judgment card also. So that's all about, you know, making the right decision. You know, it's like it's imperative when you have these are two very heavily karmic cards. Okay, so it's imperative to really use your best and your highest discernment for your own highest good. Okay, not just what you want to want, but what you know you need to want. Okay, so it's like doing the right thing that you know deep down is the right thing to do. Okay, and it's also about timing. Both of these are about timing and action, and it's meant to be this whole thing. The timing is meant to be right exactly where it is. Okay, now for your outcome, you have Queen of Wands. And then I kind of pulled like kind of a clarifier, not on the Queen of Wands necessarily, but just to see if this was possible, you know, if this person might move towards you. Okay, and that was very positive because we have the Four of Wands here. This can sometimes mean proposals or just basically celebrating the fact that you guys are together, you know, and happy times, things like that. So through this heartbreak and stuff, you know, I'd like to say this is a new person coming in, but I don't think so. I think this is the same person. I think this is two people who are very close to each other, but you know, there's this distance problem if it's not third party, which it very well could be, but you know, I think it's going to get ironed out, you know, whatever it is. I really do. And I think it's kind of fate and destiny that's going to keep this all turning. And, you know, it could be that you just go on, you know, if this is for a female, you know, watching this, it's possible that you just go on and you're single and you're happy, you're more creative, you know, you feel just in command of things and just good overall energy. Or, you know, it could just mean that, you know, from moving, you know, like if you decide to move, and it could be a college town, by the way, university town, from that move and this kind of divine intervention and this new way of looking at things and stuff, that you feel more creative in this area, you know, of where you're moving to. Definitely feel university town with that card. So, you know, it's an interesting reading. You know, this looks hard. This looks very rough, you know, and that definitely, I get it. But this is, it's supposed to happen because it's going to bring movement and change. And I don't see negative change. I see beneficial, like bright, you know, interesting change, like fun, interesting. Okay. Not like, ooh, interesting, like good, interesting. Okay. I'm going to pull you guys a couple advice cards. Let's see. Taurus, please. Tauruses. Just give me advice cards for this week, please. Okay, so I have the situation will improve. Okay, that's good news. And I have in the near future. So I really think that that's what that reading was about. I think that, you know, you're going to be very broken up about this situation, you know, whether it be third party. If it's third party, they're going to choose you. Okay, I gave you 3 options, but I'm going to take that other option out because I don't think it's true. They're going to choose you. Okay, so if it's third party, you're, you know, if you want to stay in, you know, and they drop the other one and they want to be with you, you know, that's probably what's going to happen. If it's moving, then I think you're going to be really broken up about hearing this, that this person is moving, but the situation will improve. And I believe in the near future means that you're going to join this person or vice versa. Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, Taurus. Interesting. Good reading there. All right, thanks, guys. Oh, should say too, if you like these, like, share, subscribe, all that. And all my information is in the details section underneath the video. All right, great. Thank you.